The old fisherman stood before the king, his hands rough from years of toil, his clothes simple, yet his eyes shone with a wisdom that silenced the entire court. In his hands, he held a single golden fish, a creature believed to be mythical. The murmurs of the nobles filled the hall, questioning how a mere fisherman had managed to capture such a treasure. The king, intrigued, leaned forward. "Tell me, old man, how did you come upon this fish?" The fisherman smiled. "Your Majesty, it is not the fish that is the miracle. It is the journey that led me here." He then began his tale, transporting the court back to the days when he was but a struggling fisherman, mocked by his peers, doubted by his family, and cursed by fate itself. He had spent years casting his net into an ocean that gave him nothing but failure. And yet, he had never given up, because deep within him, he believed that determination was stronger than fate. The fisherman, named Elias, lived in a small coastal village where the sea dictated the fate of its people. Unlike other fishermen who inherited wealth and skills from generations before them, Elias was born into hardship. His father had died at sea, leaving him with nothing but a broken boat and the weight of expectations. Elias struggled daily. No matter how hard he worked, his nets returned empty, and the villagers began to mock him. "Fate has cursed you," they whispered. "Give up and find another trade." His wife, Mira, though supportive, feared for their future. Their children went hungry, and every day the pressure mounted. The village elder, a wise man named Soren, once told him, "Elias, perhaps you were not meant for the sea." But Elias refused to accept that. He did not believe in fate. He believed in persistence. One evening, after another failed catch, Elias stood by the shore, questioning himself. But as he watched the waves crash against the rocks, he made a vow. He would not quit. He would find a way to succeed, even if it took his entire life. Elias began experimenting. He sailed deeper than any fisherman dared. He studied the sea, the winds, the tides. He spoke to old sailors, learned forgotten techniques, and even tried fishing at night when others were asleep. But still, success eluded him. His wife worried. "Elias, you are exhausting yourself. The others say you are chasing a foolish dream." But Elias only smiled. "What if they are wrong?" Then came the storm. One fateful night, the ocean raged with fury. The village elders warned all fishermen to stay ashore. But Elias saw something the others did not. The way the fish moved before the storm, the shift in the currents. He sensed that this was his moment. Ignoring the warnings, he set sail alone. The villagers called him mad. "He is defying fate," they shouted. "The sea will swallow him whole." For hours, he battled the waves. His boat nearly capsized, but he held on, casting his net into the storm-tossed waters. And then, just as dawn broke, he felt it, a pull unlike any he had ever known. When he hauled his net, he found not only fish, but something even rarer, a golden fish, shimmering in the morning light. He had done the impossible. He had defied fate. Elias returned to the village, battered but triumphant. The people gasped at his catch. The golden fish was a legend, believed to bring fortune to the one who caught it. Soren, the village elder, approached him with new eyes. "Elias, perhaps fate was never against you. Perhaps fate was testing you." Elias shook his head. "No, elder. Fate is a story people tell when they give up. I have learned that success is not given by fate. It is earned through perseverance." News of the golden fish spread. The king himself summoned Elias, eager to meet the fisherman who had accomplished the impossible. As Elias stood before the court, he realized the true reward was not the fish, nor the king's gold. It was the lesson he had learned. The king listened to Elias' tale and nodded. "You have proven that a man's destiny is not written in the stars, but carved by his own hands." Elias was offered a place of honor in the royal fleet, but he declined. Instead, he returned to his village, using his newfound knowledge to teach others that persistence outweighs luck. The villagers, Once skeptics now saw him as a leader. They learned to work harder, to innovate, to believe in themselves. Years later, as Elias watched his son cast a net into the ocean, he smiled. He had changed more than his own fate. He had changed the fate of an entire village. And so, the fisherman who defied fate became a legend, not because he caught a golden fish, but because he proved that determination, not destiny, shaped success. The story of Elias teaches us that setbacks and failures are not signs of defeat, but stepping stones to success. The world may doubt you, fate may test you, but in the end, only your perseverance determines your destiny. Moral of the story: fate does not decide your future. Your determination does.